James was one of the first Massachusetts hometown kids that we sought, went after, recruited, and had some other great opportunities, and decided to stay home and come to BU. And that was part of our plan as we started this process and started this new program, is trying to keep one of the top 5 players in Massachusetts home.
I knew they would draw a lot of good recruits from the Massachusetts area too, and just seeing the campus like downtown Boston, it's just a great area to go to college, and to hear from Coach Pulley about the potential that we had here, just in terms of the first recruiting class they had. There's a lot of talent there, and he just kind of sold us all on the fact that it would be possible to win a Patriot League championship in the first couple of years. So it definitely drew me, as well as my brother being here.
Right from the beginning, you could tell that Elliott and James were really good friends. We kind of noticed that during the recruiting process, and as Elliott was on our team for 2 years, James was constantly around.
We didn't go to the same high school, so it honestly was the first time we had played lacrosse together since about 8th grade, and it was something I looked forward to as soon as he committed. It was one of the better years of my life, being able to spend a full season with my brother and watch him do awesome things like score an overtime goal to beat Navy or set the points record as a freshman. It was a dream come true.
It wasn't really that much of like a nurturing relationship. He just kind of like acted like he was a senior and I was a freshman, so it definitely helped me a lot too. Just I didn't really get anything given to me like special by him, but it's good to see him every day.
I would say as an older brother, I always kept the pressure on James. He was always playing up a level and having to compete with someone who was bigger and stronger than he was. And I like to take credit for how good he is, but I can't, because he honestly can do things on a lacrosse field I couldn't dream of.
I think one of the best attributes about James has just been his consistency. You look at his goal production over his 4 years, it's been 20, 25, and then last year he had the breakout year, and this year he's on pace to even break that. And he's very under-assuming as a person and as a player, and I think some of that goes to he doesn't get quite enough credit nationally. I think he's one of the best goal scorers in the country. I think he's definitely one of the best goal scorers and player in the Patriot League. He's obviously broken our all-time goal record, and just a tremendous player that goes a little underappreciated. Certainly not by our coaching staff and our team, but sometimes a little underappreciated nationally.
I kind of like having a chip on my shoulder. It's just like another goal you can have to help drive you, and if I didn't have that, I think I would be maybe more complacent or satisfied, so definitely helps fuel me.
I mean, he's been a part of it all. Outside of being on those first inaugural teams, he was part of the most successful team we've ever had here. He was a part of this building of this culture, building of this program. I've been extremely impressed and proud of his growth as a player, but more importantly as a leader. And James has just literally for 4 years gotten better in almost every single category. And now he's by far our true offensive leader.
He's someone I know the guys look to for a positive influence, and someone who's going to make the right decisions in hard moments and do things the way BU lacrosse expects you to do them. And it's been like that since he was a freshman. I mean, I remember when he was a freshman and I was a senior and expected to be one of the leaders, a lot of guys still looked at what James did when he was out there as an example of what should be done. He's my best friend. He's been a good influence on me, even though he's the younger sibling. So it's been an honor to watch him not only become a captain, but break the program scoring record and get honored by the Patriot League, and hopefully be an all-league player and All-American this year.